Hey guys, welcome back to BlueWhaleCrypto. Today in this video we will talk about Bitcoin, Ethereum, we will talk about the altcoins, we will look for the monthly returns on the Bitcoin, how they have been in the past, and what are the key levels, what are the things that we need to make sure in this bear market. So let's get into it. If you haven't subscribed the channel by now, do make sure to subscribe the channel, press the bell icon, do make sure to show your love in the comment section. Uh, First of all, we will talk about the Bitcoin monthly returns. As you can see, this chart is indicating the returns from 2013 to 2022, and what we are experiencing right now in the June is one of the worst ever monthly closing for Bitcoin. We are experiencing a minus 37.28%, which is the worst ever in the Bitcoin history. And where we were like the chart already indicated a lot of things, but did we try to catch it? So let's talk about that first. What we are watching now is a monthly chart for the Bitcoin. So each candle that is here is for a monthly candle. And what I see over here is it's a double top. Double top is a bearish pattern. All right, and once the double top is being broken from its neck, it will go the same amount of low from its head to their neck. So we will see that how much is it from the top to the neck, so that we can make sure how low the Bitcoin can go and what could be the possible bottom for the Bitcoin. If we see, it's probably around 56%, okay, from the top to the neck. It indicates it's roughly around 55 to 56%. So what if this is the neck, and if we go below this level, what could be the possible bottom for the Bitcoin? If we take it here and if we drag it down 56%, it's not going because of 55%, let's say 55%. So what it indicates is it's going to be a level for near about $12,000. You can see the upper one from the neck, I'm sorry, from the top to the neck, it shows 56%. And if we take a roughly figure from 55 to 56%, what it indicates over here is it's going to be from 28 to $12,000. That's going to end, that's going to perfectly play out this setup that is a top double top pattern, right? So that doesn't mean it will directly going to fall to that level. Maybe we can see some consolidation in between. Which are these levels where we can see some consolidation? So surely we're going to discuss about that as well. So these are these levels where we can see some consolidation. That could be nearly around $17,000 to $18,000. If this support is to be sustained, we can see a bounce back or a more consolidation here, or a bounce back to 28, and then a drop down to 12,000, and then the market will regain its all highs. Okay, this is what I believe. Whatever I provide over here is just for the educational purpose. This is my analysis. Okay, so nothing is a financial advice, to make sure about it. Coming up with the next that I will talk about is Ethereum. I also have talked about these things in the previous video, but I will try to make you understand why and when we are supposed to make an investment inside the market for the 100% guaranteed returns. We should not get into any FOMO when we see one or two green candles. We need to understand the patterns always work out. The chart never lie. So what we see in the Ethereum is it's a head and shoulder pattern from the top to the neck. This is the level, and from the neck, sorry, from the top to the neck, nearly about this level, and from this level, we can expect the same low. So probably it could not go that low. Maybe if we can sustainably go nearby $820 to $548. These are the levels that are considered to be because we have gone through with multiple analysis. It also had shown us the level from the head and shoulder pattern, and as well as from the support levels, okay, from the previous levels. So this is one of the support level, major support level, where we can see a real good bounce back inside the market. So where I will consider to buy for Ethereum is going to be around $820 to $500. Within this range, I will put up my multiple buy orders, and same I will do with the Bitcoin. Where what I'm supposed to do, I haven't put up any buying yet. Okay, many channels have might have told you to buy Bitcoin. It's gonna be the bottom, or it's gonna be something like that. The first buying that I'm supposed to do is I'll take you in a lower time frame, then you can understand why these levels are very important. Okay, I'll remove this. So let me take you in a 4 hour time frame. I have removed all of the things. So what basically happened with Bitcoin is uh, just an hour or 30 minutes before the monthly closing this morning, Bitcoin jumped up and tried to break the resistance. It went up above this level, and then again it shut it down below the resistance. Now it's trying to struggle it, and there is no volume inside the market, so don't think it that it's just simply going to be bottom. If we need a bottom, we need a V-shaped recovery inside the market, and that too we need a level about 22 to $23,000. Then we can consider, yes, it could be a local bottom for a BTC, and then we can think of starting to buying something out of it. Okay, but what could be the possible reversal level for a local bottom right now? What I think is going to be this level, the previous low, that could be 717684 to between $18,000. So I will recommend to buy some of the BTC or a short term scalping trade in this area, or you can also make a spot position. Okay, you can make a spot buy over here. Could be your first entry. This could be a possibly good first entry for a spot position for a long term entry. What I'm providing for scalping as well, this level is very much good. If you're looking for a long term perspective, then also this position will help you very much. And if we break this level, nothing to worry about, guys. I'll give you alternative options what we are supposed to do with the BTC while the market will be crashing. I have multiple ideas for that as well, so I'll talk about it in later on part. Okay, and if we break this level, the next area that I told you about is surely going to be around $12,000. So that's going to be my next bottom entry and the final entry. I'm just taking two entries, okay? We don't need to do multiple entries for your long term. You can see if in between, if we find out nearly about 15,000, if we are looking for a good bounce, yes, we will take an entry. But you should be determined about the two possible good bottom entries, 17,000 and 12,000. If you are taking these two entries, your possible average entry would be around 15,000, and that could be a good bottom entry for a long term perspective. That's what I am thinking, and I will be taking my entries. Now, going ahead on a local bottom, I also informed you this could be a local bottom for BTC. BTC is right now struggling in this area. I would not gonna recommend to take any longs over here, or either to take any shorts, because this is very scary. Short is to be precisely to be more safe, but if we are going inside the weekend, so we can see any type of manipulation inside the market. It's better to stay out of the market than to lose money. Okay, so just look out for the key levels. That's what I'm talking about. Next thing that we will talk about is Ethereum. It's a 4 hourly time frame chart. Okay, and what we are seeing over here, we took entry over here, we made a good profit until here. Now after which Ethereum got a resistance from this level. What we see over here, let me draw a horizontal line for you so you that can understand. It was a horizontal resistance for Ethereum, and it was also getting rejection from EMS. So it was a strong resistance for this level, and eventually Ethereum got a good drop from this level. Now what we are watching out, this is a support level that acted as a support, or that acted as a resistance previously multiple times. Then once eventually it break out, it went up. Now it had broken down again, and I believe it will again act as a good resistance over here. Why is that? See, if you see, it's gonna be a 4 hourly closing as an inverse hammer, which is a bearish candlestick pattern. Okay, so I believe once we get a closing below this level in 4 hourly again, I'll recommend to take a short over here. Okay, this short could be a good short until this level or until this level. Last local bottom that could be around $900, from $1,000 or $1,100 to a local bottom of $900 with a $200 of trade. This is a very good trade for a futures. Now going ahead with the altcoin, I'll talk about BNB. I was watching our BNB chart and I was thinking for an entry. I probably did one and I exited at the very same entry point because I was not too sure. Yesterday it made a breakout while BTC was dropping. It made a breakout, but it was trying to break down. I wasn't sure about because BTC movement was very scary, but eventually it made a leg up. The setup played out pretty well. I'm just letting you know how the setup works. It broken out from a downtrend channel. It played out pretty well, but now there is a resistance level, which is why I'm not going to recommend to take any long. But eventually, if it hits this level and if it gets a rejection from 230, okay, $230 BNB, if it gets any rejection, we will recommend to take you a short. Why is that? Because this is a 200 EMA. If you can see, this is a blue line is going to be a 200 EMA. If it comes over here, if it gets a rejection from this level, surely you can take a short position in BNB. Now going at the chart I'm looking out is algo in 1 hourly time frame, and it's been taking good support in this level uh, pretty much many times. 1, 2, 3, and a 4. If we see another drop on this level, surely you can take a long position over here. Or you also need to consider BTC movement simultaneously if the BTC is at a local support or at the level that I informed you on this level. So surely you can take a long position in algo and in BTC for a scalping purpose. Okay, do make sure if it breaks below this level, then this setup would be invalid. If you're looking for an SL, it could be right below here. This could be a good SL. That's going to be 0.2670, and the entry could be 2821. Okay, now I'll look out for a dot chart. So what I'm looking out in a dot is it's probably in a falling wedge pattern. So it's a 1 day time frame chart. I'll surely gonna update this chart and analysis as I find a good entry in dot. Look, this was a local support for the dot previously. Make sure it's a 1 day time frame. Okay, so previously this level was acting as a support. Then it was broken. It made a local support here. Okay, and again now this 8.47 or 57 will act as a good resistance. Here also we have a good resistance. This is a local bottom for now, and if this bottom is being broken, the best possible entry in the dot will be 5.76. This is going to be the best ever entry for a dot, and I pretty much believe we can see a reversal from the dot on in this level. So if you're looking for an entry, you can just place your order at 5.76 to $6. Okay, this could be very good bottom entry for a dot for a long-term perspective. Okay, this time frame is for a 1 day time frame, and this is going to be a very good entry if you're thinking for a long-term perspective. Okay, now again another one. So this was all about it, and we will get you back on the another video as we find out any other good entries. Do make sure to subscribe the channel. Do make sure to comment in the comment section if you find my video any sort of information If you find it helpful, if you make any profit out of it, do make sure to like it. Okay, uh, that's for now. We will see you in the next video.